Hey y'all, my name is Vito Bell. I'm a music major going to school in North Carolina, and today I will be recording a series of videos talking about the pentatonic modes. So these videos will start off with talking about the mode and explaining the mode. Next up, it will go on to me talking about how I practice these modes. And then last but not least, they will go into a short optional guided practice session, which kind of will guide you through how I practice these modes and what I have found to be successful or to help me be successful. So, jumping right into the first one, Gong Mode. Gong Mode will be the mode that we will be talking about in this video, and I believe the best way to conceptualize and understand Gong Mode is by looking at it in comparison to a diatonic scale, and in this case, the major diatonic scale. So this is the major diatonic scale, and throughout any of these examples, I believe it would be a really great idea to look at the piano keyboard because you can really see it visualized in a on a piano keyboard. So starting off with the diatonic scale. All right, and moving on to Gong Mode. All right, so have you noticed what the difference between the two scales is yet? If not, I'll go ahead and answer that for you. And it is that Gong Mode is very similar to a major diatonic scale. In fact, you could say it almost is one. It's just missing Fa and T, or scale degree 4 and 7. Listen to that again. Here's the diatonic scale. And here's Gong Mode. All right, so visualizing that down here, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 missing, 5, 6, 7 missing, and 8. Skip, skip. All right, I think this is a really, really great way to kind of simplify Gong Mode and all of the following modes we will be talking about in these videos. So another really, really awesome tool we have when conceptualizing and understanding these modes are the black keys. So all of these modes that we will be talking about, including Gong Mode, you can play them and find them very, very easily on the piano by using the black keys. So if you play a pentatonic scale starting on F sharp, or you just press all of the black keys in order starting on F sharp and press 5 of them. So this one, 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 this one. Sorry, actually one more if you want to make it a full octave. That's Gong Mode. There's the mode right there. While I play this, try watching the keyboard and you can see that happening. It is that easy, ladies and gentlemen, to play Gong Mode on a piano. Like I said, this is starting on F sharp and just pressing all of the black keys in a row, going an octave, up an octave, and back down an octave. So one additional little cool tidbit that I found about Gong Mode that I couldn't find about the others is a song, like kind of a folk song, a traditional folk song that you can play and use to help understand and get closer to it by listening to. So this song is "Ring Around the Rosie," and if you are not familiar with it, that is okay. You don't have to do this, but if you are, this could be a valuable tool in getting closer to Gong Mode. So, "Ring Around the Rosie" is written in Gong Mode. As you see, you will not find scale degree 4, or scale degree 7 in the song. I'll play it really quick for you. All right. So, if you are trying to find more ways to understand these modes, this is a great way to do it. So, I think that we've covered everything. Let's do a quick summary of everything, and then we'll move on to the short guided practice session and talking about how I practice this scale personally. So, Gong Mode is a pentatonic scale that has 5 notes, and it is very similar to the diatonic scale. The only difference, in fact, is that it does not have scale degree 4 and scale degree 7, or Fa and D. Here's a great visual representation of this. You can take screenshots of this, or you can write it out on your own, and it's a really great way to have it in paper and to be able to visualize it in your mind's eye when you memorize these. Alrighty, so one great, a really awesome way to think about Gong Mode is just starting on the key, the black key F sharp, and playing all of the black keys up a full octave and down a full octave, and that gives you the scale. So simple, really awesome. Okay, now that we have done it, oh yeah, also you can look at Ring Around the Rosie and listen to that, and or sing that to yourself if you would like to become closer to Gong Mode. So moving on to the way that I practice these scales. So pretty much what you see right here, feel free to take a screenshot of this if you would like. I'll move the keyboard out of the way. Bing. Okay, so this is what I use when I am practicing the pentatonic modes. So what I do is I kind of start with the piano, and I'll play it a whole lot. I mean, I'll listen to this for a while, and then I'll start singing with the piano. I'll do that for a while too, and then the ultimate goal is to phase the piano out of your singing and out of your understanding of this mode. As quickly as possible, in fact. So, another thing to talk about is this video really is just a way to get you guys to see my thought process, and it, it doesn't have to be yours. This is just me showing you that there are different ways to think about practicing modes, and that you can come up with your own things just like this. If you have something that works better for you, then do that. So getting into the guided practice session, if you are interested in that. So I like to start off listening to the mode. I'll just play it a lot. So let's do that. Just listen to this with me. Try and just think about how this makes you feel, and just think about how this is, how this sounds compared to a diatonic scale. All right, and we can listen to Ring Around the Rosie as well. So obviously, I guess the most distinctive features of this scale is the leap in between mi and so and la and do, going up and going down. So let's just start singing this with the piano. Listen to it one more time. All right, let's sing it this time. Do, do, re, mi, so, la, do, la, so, mi, re, do. Let's do this a couple times. Do, re, mi, so, la, do, la, so, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, so, la, do, la, so, mi, re, do. Pardon my singing. I hope it's coming through the speakers okay. So feel free to do this on your own if you have a keyboard in front of you. It's a really, really great way to practice this, just doing that over and over again, and really just getting the feel of it. Really, really understanding how it sounds in relation to everything else that you listen to. Alrighty, so the next step is moving away from the piano and singing it on your own. It's important to do this as quickly as possible, I think. If you see the piano as being I guess, a training wheel for your learning experience, it's really, I guess, it's really good to move away from the training wheel as quickly as possible. So in this case, just jump in there, even if you can't do it as well as you want to be able to, just do it, or at least try and play the piano less and less every time. So I'll demonstrate that. So let's say you've been playing it and singing it at the same time for a while, so now you're ready to start slowly letting go of the piano. Do, re, mi, so, la, do, la, so, mi, re, do. All right, now time to take away the piano. We'll take away, we'll take away everything else except for so and do. Do, re, mi, so, la, do, la, so, mi, re, do. And another great way to do it is just to sing it and play the note after you've sung it, just to check yourself, kind of like what I did right there previously. And then from here on, you can just start to phase yourself out of the piano and not use the piano as much as you have been. So, I believe that is the end of the short guided practice session. Some things to keep in mind going on to the rest of the videos, or if this is the only video you're watching, just in general when practicing these, is you can do this at any point in time during the day, just thinking to yourself, what is the sound of gong mode? What does gong mode sound like? And trying to test yourself, just throughout the day. It's kind of fun. Or while you're listening to music and you see that, or you can hear a pentatonic scale in the music, try and figure out what that is. It's kind of fun to do, and I don't get it a lot of the times, but it still works my brain, and I feel like I'm learning things slowly, which is important. Second note is, like I mentioned earlier, getting away from the piano is very, very important for learning. And another note is, this is just supposed to be an example, so if you find something that works better for you, then do that. This is just me showing you guys what works best for me. So feel free to, I would encourage you to explore your own way of thinking, and use these videos as like a crutch, or a training wheel. This is not supposed to be the thing that makes your practicing amazing, or completely fixes all your problems, because it definitely doesn't fix mine. This is just something that we use to get, or eventually get to a very deeper understanding of the modes, and of this mode's relation to the others. So on that note, thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a nice day.